my God. Look, I'm going crazy. There's no way if his feet touches the candy, like they're going to like cut that part out and trash it. I mean, why even trash it? It's on the floor. Like, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time, you're welcome. This is Essential Patience and I am Patience. If you know me, you know that I am very cautious about eating out because of cleanliness, and you don't always know what's in your food. And today we'll be going over some Instagram videos, and let me tell you, if this does not make you not want to eat out, I don't know what will. So let's get into it and let's see the questionable things that is just taking place. And just to be clear, this video is like no shade to the creators. I'm just going to be giving my opinion, and that's it only. It's an opinion. Everybody has them. So we're going to start with the first video. Everything's looking normal now. Oh. Oh no. No, she didn't. Or he didn't. But to dip your entire hand in the chocolate, what is under your fingernails? Like, we don't know. I mean, we all wash our hands, but still, it's so unnecessary in my opinion. Like, and you're wetting the cone, so the cone is not gonna taste as good. The cone is gonna just be all mushy. I don't get why it's necessary to literally dip your entire hand in there. And I'm surprised. Like, this seems like to be some sort of facility, so it's not like a person just doing it in their house. I don't know. So like all the employees do this. Can you imagine? Like all the employees dip the entire ice cream in the cone into the chocolate, or I guess whatever flavor they have, multiple times a day. Wow. Oh no. No. Let's see what some other comments were saying. Yeah, the comments are like, gross. It's the no gloves for me. Yeah, me too. It's the no gloves for me either. Gloves will make this more appetizing. It sure would. Ew, she ruined it. People are disgusted, as they should, because I am as well. Let's move on. Like, I'm already losing my appetite, so let's move on to the next video. It's a cute little boy eating. Oh wow, it gets worse. Wow, no shoes. I hope I've never eaten any of these before. I don't think so. Oh my God. It gets worse. Oh no. How can you do that to the little boy? Oh my God. Like, okay, I feel like I'm going to like hyper analyze this because I'm slightly germophobic, just slightly germophobic, but this is driving me crazy. And it looks like this is like being packaged, so when you see it, it looked like it was made in a facility basically, but no codes are being followed. Definitely no codes. Wow. I would say it does look delicious. It looks delicious, but no. Okay, let's do it frame by frame because first it's like they cooked the peanuts. I'm guessing it looks like something we had in Ghana, which we called Inkati cake. It's like peanut candy basically. It looks like that. So it looks like it's like caramelized peanuts or peanuts and sugar basically. And they finished cooking it or doing whatever they did, roasting it, and they put it on the ground. And I'm confused because you had nothing else to put it in. And the man or the person who is cutting it, first of all, on the bare ground, they could have put some form of plastic on there because if you don't have any facility, but it looks like this is literally on the ground. And the ground is not smooth. So it's like little particles and animals and bugs could go through it easily. This is concrete. The guy has no shoes. He's wearing no gloves and he has no shoes. And he's using this knife to basically just cut it with his bare hands near his feet. Oh my God. Okay, next frame. So again, feet, you can see some things just flying across the floor. You see bare feet cutting on the concrete floor which does not look that clean. Oh my God. And you can see his toenails, like right there. There is no way that if his feet like touch the candy, he's not just going to like, oh my God. Look, I'm going crazy. There's no way if his feet touches the candy, like they're going to like cut that part out and trash it. I mean, why even trash it? It's on the floor. Like I see some stuff on the floor. Oh my God. And then they have this thing weighing it. Oh my God. A scale. They have a scale, and somebody else with their bare hands is weighing it. You're going to the extent of weighing it, but you can't wear some shoes, get some plastic for the floor. Like, I don't think I would make such a big deal about it because I am from Ghana and I've seen some stuff. I wouldn't have made such a big deal if they got a table and put plastic on top and just cut it there. Like, I don't see why they can have access to a scale but not a plastic cover. Even if they wanted to do it on the ground, they could still put it on plastic or some sort of clean surface. And again, going back on the ground and using hands with no gloves. Oh my God. Feet next to feet. We are seeing feet. And this thing, the roller, which is on the ground as well. And it looks like a whole bunch of feet, hands. Oh my God. And the little boy eating it. I can't. This is way too much for me. Look at some of the comments. What are people saying? Okay, people are grossed out. The little boy scared to nibble in as well. Gross. Oh my God, childhood ruined. Table was invented. Oh my God. Yeah, why on the floor? I don't get it either. Why on the floor? People are grossed out. I am too as well. This is not it. Let's go to the next video because it's already driving me crazy. So let's see.
University are calling for stronger regulations after finding phthalates and replacement plasticizers in more than 80% of the popular fast foods they tested. National chains like McDonald's, Domino's, and Chipotle all have something in common, according to new research: dangerous chemicals found in the food.
The regulations for phthalates don't make sense.
Dr. Lariah Edwards is the lead researcher of the study that analyzed fast food, finding phthalates and other plasticizers leaching into the food we eat. The chemicals are used to make plastic soft for food packaging, processing equipment, and handling gloves.
They are banned in toys, but they're not regulated in food contact materials or in cosmetics. So from our study, we're seeing that we found these chemicals in our foods, and that's a concern.
The study builds on previous research that found people who reported eating more fast food had higher levels of phthalates in their system.
Chemicals that we are putting into our everyday products are affecting the way our hormone systems run, and they're having adverse effects.
The effects of phthalates range from reproduction issues to diabetes and behavioral problems in children, and it could be felt more acutely in areas where there's limited access to healthier food options.
Fast food is so much more available, accessible, affordable among low-income communities. We need to fix that problem as well.
The FDA says it is reviewing this study. Those fast food chains that were mentioned in the study, no comment from them.
Of course, no comment from them. What are they going to say? They can't deny it. And as long as people are not readily available to really hold them accountable, they really have no explanation to give, or they don't have a reason to explain themselves. I personally made the choice many years ago to step away from eating fast foods after I read Fast Food Nation, a really good book. Read it I will put the cover right here. Try reading it if you haven't. It's very interesting. It gives a deep dive into the entire fast food industry, or not, I won't say entire, but like a good capture of the fast food industry, everywhere from chickens growing to like the potatoes to the soda, everything. And let me tell you, if you're able to comfortably eat fast food after reading the entire book, props to you, because I'm very cautious. And I'm not saying I never ate after that, but I'll definitely say that I don't remember the last time I went to a fast food. I really try to avoid this. Just like everything else, it's about moderation. The more you're exposed to these types of foods and chemicals, the more dangerous it is to really affect you. And some of these effects they're not good. Let's read the comments first. Let's see the comments. The number reason I cook at home and taught minds to cook and stay away from fast food as an everyday thing. Yeah, as an everyday thing, it's not healthy. This is why we cook at home. No, I'm not gonna give it up. Okay, let's see the response. More power to you. No wonder we're all messed up and trying to lose weight. Thanks for sharing the truth. The more we tell people about eating this trash, the more they eat it. But I'm still optimistic for most. Just ain't hit them yet. Yeah, where's the shock? I don't think anybody ever thought fast foods are healthy, no matter like which kind it is. But this is just sad. This is sad. So let's move on to the next before it gets really depressing in here. Oh my God. I'm not hungry anymore either. Hands, no gloves. Giving it to people and scratching his behind. Oh no. This is so sad because when I travel and like when I go back to Ghana, like I want to eat street food, but like this is stopping me from enjoying street food. I will overthink it so much. I'll be thinking like, was this person scratching their butt too? Wow. Using his hands to serve. Oh no. I don't know if it's the exact same person. The whole point is that people using their hands without gloves. It does beg the question. Let's see what the comments are saying. Scratch and win. Part of the promo. Oh my God. Do you know what goes behind these closed doors of kitchen of restaurants and fast food places? It's literally the same nastiness. That's the seasoning. Somebody said that's the seasoning. Yep, all the time. And the nose picking drives. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it was so, yeah. Okay, I cook every day. People wonder why I'm doing this and running my business. One, I love fresh food, handmade by me. I want to stay healthy. Yeah, because imagine also, like he sits down on a chair and then he gets up and scratches his butt and then puts his hand in the food he's gonna serve you. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see how many more of these I can take because this is getting crazy. Okay. So this one is just like popcorn. Okay, so my problem with this is it doesn't seem like it's nasty. Everything seems to be good. I think it's just too much oil. Like this is giving like cholesterol. It's giving cholesterol. It's too much oil. I don't know, people pop popcorn like this. Let me know if this is how you pop your popcorn, but we use a tiny bit of oil. Like that's all you need. And of course, people in the comment section are commenting too much oil. Yeah, gross. That's a lot of oil. Too much oil. You don't need that much oil to pop popcorn. Just a little. A little goes a long way. This is a lot. This is too much. This is too much. Yeah, it doesn't seem nasty. It's just, no. Yeah, I don't think that was nasty. I think it was just too much oil. It's just probably unpleasant to eat. And a waste of oil. A waste of oil. I wonder what happens. Probably make the popcorn soggy. But let's move on to the next video. Okay, this looks fine so far. Okay, no gloves is getting me. Wow, that oil looks black. Maybe it's the angle. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and say the size of the pan is looking questionable. But I would say at least it looks like they're using like, well, they can't use their hand in the hot oil. Like it looks like they're not putting their hand directly on it. It's like, I don't know what happens afterwards, but yeah, it's the oil for me. It's the oil. It looks kind of dark. The comments are not bad. It's like people are just like tempting. Whoa, and someone's like, no way. Yeah, I don't know what it is, so I'm not gonna judge that much. But the oil is kind of looking old, like old oil. So now we're gonna move on to the next video. Let's see. Wow. Okay, looking like typical street food. Everything's so close. He's using his hands, no gloves. Oh my, what? Oh my God, why there? hands directly in the bread, fetching it. Wow. People are waiting for it too. Okay. People are waiting for it. Okay.
ये कितने की है ये 70 रुपए का सर ये 70 रुपए की पैटी है जी और इसको आप खाओ 40 रुपए की है ये नॉर्मल
Okay.
नमस्कार कैसे हैं सर बढ़िया है सर पैटी कुलचा बनेगा ये आ गया जी प्याज और ऊपर से आ गया जी मक्खन टमाटर खीरा भी आ गया शिमला मिर्च नमक आ गया मसाला लाल मिर्ची आ गई और ये अच्छे से हो गई मिक्स ये ऊपर से आ गया जी पनीर नीचे भैया ने ये माइक्रोवेव लगाया हुआ है एक छोटा सा जिसके
I
अंदर
don't understand that. I don't understand why that thing has to be put into that dark place. Like, I don't understand it. Let me know if you know what that is. But I don't understand it. The whole thing just looks very questionable. And the trash can like directly below it, and no gloves, and the bread and the squeezing, and I don't know. It's not for me. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's not for me. But it looks like it's for a lot of people. People are standing there. They're waiting for their food. It must be good. Who am I to judge? Okay, let's move on. Let's move on because I can't see this anymore. Let's move on to the next video.
Here's the deal. New research from the Mayo Clinic is showing that it can increase the risk for metabolic syndrome, especially for women. And that can mean increased risk for heart problems, stroke, and diabetes. But researchers say it's not just ramen. Any instant noodle products could be putting you in danger if you're eating them more than twice a week. So why are women affected the most? Probably because of BPA that's found in the packaging, which is known to mess with those estrogen levels. And a look at what exactly happens once ramen noodles make it into your stomach. And it's all thanks to a camera swallowed like a pill. You can see the stomach contracting back and forth, trying to grind up those noodles.
Striking thing about our experiment, when you looked at a time interval, 1 hour or 2 hours, we noticed that processed ramen noodles were less broken down than homemade ramen noodles.
And take a closer look. You can clearly see the difference between 20 minutes and 2 hours of digestion.
Okay, I'm really sad about this noodles thing. I'm definitely guilty of eating ramen noodles. Who hasn't? I prefer the Indomie. I would like to think Indomie is different, okay? I would like to think Indomie is different. But seriously speaking, everything in moderation. They said don't eat more than 2 per week. There have been weeks where I've eaten more than 2 per week. But I would say I've been cutting down on it for a while now. So I would definitely not be eating any more than 2 per week. And I have some right now currently. But once they're finished, I'm probably not gonna buy the pack anymore. Because I buy those huge packs because it's such a steal. But ramen noodles are, oh my god, instant noodles are good. It's not the same as like pasta or like, I mean, who's gonna make them? Like, I don't want to make them from scratch. They won't taste the same. That MSG. It's the MSG for me. You know, when you want instant noodles, you want them instantly, not to a whole process of making them. That takes the enjoyment out of it, in my opinion. But let's look at the comments. Someone said, this cured me at my colleague's late night hunger pains back in college in the early 90s. I could see that. Imagine what chicken nuggets and Taco Bell and processed French fries are doing to us. Probably not good either. Now do hot dogs or anything off the menu at McDonald's. As with anything, moderation is key. Sure, I agree. Moderation is key to a lot of it. But no matter what you do, especially hot dogs. If you're still eating hot dogs these days, good luck. Cap, I be hungry in 5 minutes later after I eat them. My stomach gotta be empty. You can do your own research, I guess. This should be illegal to sell it, like Coke in Denmark. Oh, Coke is illegal in Denmark? I didn't know. Okay, somebody said, bye, you be talking nonsense. Noodles kept me alive all these years. I know, right? I've been eating ramen noodles and instant noodles since I was young. But again, it's not about like the immediate effect. It's about over long term and how often you eat it, what it does to your body. I used to live off of these, not even real food. We gotta keep progressing. Okay, an interesting comment I see is, did they compare this to other foods like processed bread and other regular pasta? Yeah, I'm very curious as to how it compares to other regular pasta because I'm such a pasta person. This is gonna be sad. This is gonna be sad. Okay, but let's move on to this video. I'm grieving. I'm mourning my love for instant noodles. Indomie to be particular. But let's move on to the next video. Okay, so I'll be lying if I said I knew what was going on. I don't want to judge because I really don't know what's going on. I just hope whatever this is like clean. That's all I can hope for, I guess. It's hopefully that it's clean. I mean, it's not like you're gonna use your hands to grab it. So I mean, what happens after they take it out? Like, is it being handled properly? And if it is and the oven is clean, I don't see any problem with it. I do wonder though, what if it like falls into the ash and they're just gonna leave it because then it's gonna burn and create like smoke? Or just like grab it and put it in there like nothing happened. 5-second rule. I don't know. So, okay. I'm not gonna get too crazy with this one. So let's move on to the next one. Well, let me look at the comments first. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, so most of this is in like different languages, so I'm not gonna assume. I'm just gonna move on. I'm not cultured in this. The way restaurants have to waste food is sad. Wasting food that can be given to the homeless will never sit right with me. I agree, but then it gets into sensitive areas, especially in the United States, as to what happens. People are gonna question the integrity of the food. What happens if you give it to somebody and they have an allergic reaction? It gets complicated. So I understand why restaurants will sometimes rather waste food than risk giving it out, and then something happens and they'll get sued. It opens way for being sued, or somebody says something about the quality of the food. I agree with that, but this is such a waste. And then if they served it, we waited till the next day and served it, then it might cause some problems. But I don't understand. I've never worked in the food industry, in case you can't tell, so I really wouldn't know a lot of this. But let's look at the comments. Okay, this hurts so much, or even at that limit, let employees take some home. Yeah, I can see that, but then it gets into like integrity. Like, do you make more so you can have more to take home? But I doubt anybody want to take a bunch of donuts home every single day. Like, at some point you get sick of it. But if employees did want to take it home, I don't see why that should not be allowed. Okay, so I see this comment, because some of the homeless sell it before and the buyer got sick and blamed Dunkin'. Okay, I see how that can be. This is true for Dunkin'. I worked for Dunkin'. They waste a lot of coffee too. Every 18 minutes they dump coffee, or at least they're supposed to. Wow, okay, I didn't know that. I have read that some places may have been sued for giving food away. That may be off, but they don't take any chances anymore. I'm sure that is true though. I guess it may say higher though. Someone said, or at least half price. I think, yeah, you know, maybe at the end of the night, maybe the last hour, you can start selling donuts for half off to try and get rid of it. But then it begs the question as to what is the price? What if people just start coming in that time versus during the regular hours? I don't know what the solution is for food waste, but all I can say is that it's not a good thing. Wow. But then again, it's donuts, because people can make the argument that giving this food to the homeless is basically giving them food that is not nutritious or healthy. So there is that aspect to it as well. But it is food waste. And okay, we have one last video. Let's check it out. Okay, so this video is just, it's a no for me. It doesn't look like it's from a restaurant or something, but it's I'm not sure exactly where it's from or like what's supposed to be or do, but it's just not it. Like the hands on the food, and are you supposed to eat the leaves? I'm sure it's nutritious and stuff of the strawberry, but that just seems gross. His hands like dripping and with the juice all over the other one. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. I think this is more than enough for the day. That's more than enough. Okay. So that is all that we have for today. I think the worst one I saw was the instant noodles for me, because that's the only one I could really relate to, because I eat them often, so that's sad. But then if we're talking about grossness, was the whole butt scratching one. Which one was for you? Let me know. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you've not already. And share this video if you liked it so others can have an opinion on it as well. And let me know in the comment section. Would you be eating out anytime soon? And if you're not already, again, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.